Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So what I'm going to do in today's video is show you guys how to properly identify support and resistance, which I like to call SNR for short. If you're unable to identify SNR, you're not going to be able to trade. Now, this is how I was taught, and this is also how my mentor was taught. So I'm just passing it down to you guys. Hope you get a lot of great value from this video, and we're just going to hop into the charts. All right, guys. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to the day chart and change your candles to the line. So we're going to come over to the day chart and we're going to go ahead and change the candles to the line graph. And the line graph just gives us, it helps us identify support and resistance a lot better than the candles. All right, so guys, think of support as the ground that you stand on and resistance is the ceiling. So we're trying to identify this in the market. So you want to take your line and you want to place it where there's support and resistance. And I'm just going to do a few, and then I'll show you why I did the lines the way that I did. Now for the day chart, I like to do the dotted line, the dotted thick line. So we're going to go ahead and do that for the day chart. So I'm just going to go down and put my lines where I see support and resistance. You basically want to make sure you get the obvious levels of support and resistance, because there's a lot of levels, but you don't want to have, you know, a whole bunch of lines because it can be confusing when you're trying to trade. So only get the obvious levels. All right. So guys, like I said, you want to identify support and resistance. So why did I draw the lines the way that I did? Well, first off, we do have, we do have a resistance right here. We have support right here. Even this, sorry, let me zoom in. All right, so we have support right here, resistance right here. We have resistance right here. And we also, sorry guys, I'm just gonna go down and show you guys where the support and resistance is. So we have support right here, we have resistance right here. Even though it pushed through a little, that still counts. We have support right here and resistance right here. So I'm not gonna go through and do all of them for you guys, but just to give you an idea. All right, so definitely go through the chart, and you want to definitely start off at current price and just do your levels. I'm gonna come over here. You don't want to go too far back. You want to stay closer to the current price, guys. Put some levels down here. All right. Now it's okay to adjust your levels once you turn them over to the candle chart, because you want to make sure they are correct. So we have the day chart levels mapped out. Now we want to go to the 4-hour chart and do our lines there. So we do the same thing, but I like to use the solid black line for the 4-hour. Now you can do this any way you want. You can color code them. That's fine, but I like to just change the lines up. I've got some oh, come on. All right, so go from the dotted line. The heck? Sorry, guys. The line there. All right. So we have the solid black line for the 4-hour chart. And we go ahead and do the same thing that we did. Remember, not too many lines. You don't want your, your chart cluttered with, lines. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'll come down here and put some levels down here. That's an obvious level. And this is an obvious level. All right, so we have the 4-hour. So what we want to do is we want to go over to the 1-hour. Now when we go to the 1-hour, we're going to go ahead and change it back to the candles. From the lines to the candles. All right, guys, so let's take a look at our chart. Now, do you see how price has been respecting these lines? And we're actually going to go back far back and just see how price has been respecting these lines. Okay. And it just goes to show that the market is always repeating itself, and the lines are valid in the present, past, and also in the future. So if we go ahead and follow, all right. So you see how price came down, respected this line, came down, respected this line, came down, respected this line, pushed through this level, okay, came back for a retest, pushed up, and we do have levels in between, guys. And for the 1 hour chart, I really do like to do random levels. So for instance, for the random levels for the 1 hour, I use a very thin line to identify my 1 hour levels. And I don't put a lot of them. I just kind of see where it's needed. All right, so price respects here, price came down here. So it goes to show that the market is always repeating itself, and it's always respecting these levels, and they do apply in the present, past, and the future. So you guys can keep these levels on your chart for a few weeks, a month, however long you choose. Like I said, I'm going to go through and identify my random levels on the 1 hour. Pretty much have a random one right here. All right, perfect. All right, so guys, we have our levels mapped out. And for instance, how do we trade off of these levels? I'm going to go over that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and replay this for you. And let's start right here. All right, guys, so we mapped out our levels. We're ready to trade. So basically what we have to do is we have to wait for price to push through a level and wait for a retest, and then we can go ahead and trade. All right, a retest is when the candle, I'm gonna try to draw this, y'all. Actually, you know what, I'm not gonna try to draw it. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so a retest is when a candle goes and closes past a level, and it actually continues to go up. Then let me see. All right, so price goes up past this level, but then it comes back down to retest. Now, once price retests a line, then you can go ahead and buy it up. And this is what price does. All right, you always want to wait for a retest of a line. So let me make this a little bit more. All right, so price came up, right? And what did it do? It came up, it closed, went up, came back down to retest this line. And what did it do after that? It went up. All right, so it came through, came back down, and went back up. So we only get into trades once it retests a level. Only once it retests a level. No retest, no entry. I mean, I want that should be a mantra. No retest, no entry. And I'm going to show you guys why. Let's go ahead and play this back. All right, so price is bust through this level. It's going. And we're just waiting, guys. It's really important to be patient. We're going to see. All right, let's stop it right here. Okay, so we see where price came down, and you guys definitely want to pay attention to large candles that bust through a level. If you see, we have this large candle that busts through this level and it closed, right? So remember what the example that I just showed you over here, price goes up, and what happens? It doesn't always retest. That's why you want to wait for a retest. If it does not retest, then you do not get in. So right now it busts through this level, so I'm waiting for it to come back down so I can buy it back up. So let's go ahead and play this thing and see what happens. Boom. Came back down for a retest. Be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. Let price do what it's going to do. Look at price, it's going up. Boom. All right, so it busts through this level. We got a retest right here, guys. I personally would have gotten in. I would have gotten in right here because it's like a pin bar right here. I would have gotten in right after this candle right here, right after this candle right here. So I would have gotten in and taken it up. How many pips? 929 pips. Now, how do you know where to take it up to? You just take it up to the next level. Look to the left, what it priced to. It stopped right here. So there we have a level. So that's where we do our take pay. All right, and our stop loss is always below the previous swing low, which is right here, guys. Goes on array. So I would have put my stop loss right below this swing low. Okay, so guys, you just want to be very patient. If this did not give me a retest, I would have not gotten into this trade. Even though it went up, no retest, no entry, because price will trick you and you will end up losing the trade. So just be very mindful of that. So that's how we go ahead and trade SNR. It's extremely important, guys, to have these lines correct. If you don't have correct lines, then your money's going to be off and you're going to just lose trades. So go back, practice identifying SNR. Do it over and over and over again until you get it. And, you know, if you guys have other questions or other videos that you would like me to do, definitely let me know. But I hope you guys have a great trading week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.